Hey everyone, Corpse here. Just going to bring you a quick little flying demonstration. Some people have asked me how to fly and stop using so much torque. So today I'm just going to go quickly over some tips and tricks to help you get started. Um, as you can see right now on the right hand side, you'll see that we are starting off with 39,500 torque, and I will do several takeoffs. I'm going to do one that I see most people do, and I'll show you what is being done wrong and what you can do to improve. This is mostly just going to be taking off and getting up into the air. Flying and landing, that's up to you. So this seems to be the hardest thing. So most people, when they take off, they press spacebar and like they keep trying to pull up and take off, and as you can see, you're just burning torque and not moving anywhere. And I see this consistently. Like we've already burned almost 1,000 torque and got nowhere. So I'm just going to land because yeah, I'm going to put that as nope, that's wrong. So you don't want to take off that way. So here, let's come back to this. Open storage. We will top this off with torque. So now we're starting off with 39,500. The other thing I see people do is when they take off, they pull straight up and then they start doing backflips. I'm just going to quickly show that. They go like this, and then you do this. And this is just something I see all too much. So again, we're starting off with 39,500 torque. The easiest way for you beginners to take off is press and hold spacebar, and then press S or W to get the nose down, but then just keep tapping S and keep it as flat as possible. Take off going straight, and as you can see, I got speed up, and now I can start pulling up. I used about 1,000, I would say 800 torque there. And that's not the ideal, because as you saw, I only got up that high. But when you're starting off, that's perfect. And if you can use under 1,000 torque to get up there and then just glide with the modules, which I will discuss later on, you can recover that torque that you use pretty quickly, as long as you're not flying everywhere. So what we're going to do is pull up, get that going. Let's top this off one more time. Now the best way to take off, let's get to a level ground or somewhat, is when you take off, keep the nose down, but once you get a little speed, you're going to rotate either left or right. This is depending on your surroundings and your personal preference. Me, I have some stuff over there, so I'm going to turn right. And when you roll to the right and then you pull up pressing S, you're going to pull into a tight turn. This can be a bit tricky because if you do it too much, especially in a laggy location, you can go underneath the map. As that video I just showed there, that's what can happen. But you want to be a little bit careful. But that one I wasn't really doing much. So what you do is press hold W, so your nose down, and then hold spacebar. And then once you get the nose down, just get a little bit of forward momentum and roll. And this is where you pull up. I've already let go of torque. I've used about 600 torque, not even 600 torque. And I am already up at the top. So right there, I used about half the torque that I did prior and got up twice as high. If I held it for like 1 or 2 more pumps, I could have gotten it all the way up above. So here, let's go back to the landing. So the trick that I'm doing is basically, I'll do it while I'm flying here. I roll to the right and I pull up while holding spacebar. Once I get a couple of pumps in, I rotate back up and I go upwards. And I usually do keep the spinning going. No real reason or rhyme or reason for that. It's just something I do. But you can actually do it while even mid-flight like we are. You press it. And as you can see how like I get like these little micro bursts. And the way I'm pulling up is holding S and A. That's doing this. But now you can see I'm at the top. I'm way above the spires. And I'm at 39,000 torque right now. So to get all the way up here, I really haven't had to do much. So let's land again and we'll do this one more time. And when you go practice this, when you do practice this and whatnot, just know it's only like 1 or 2 pumps. If you roll to the right using D, then you're going to want to use A to roll back up. So you have to be mindful which way you're going. I don't generally, when I'm doing those turns, I don't try keeping my mouse or my view perfectly behind. Here, let's open this up, top that off. Again, we'll try going as little torque. This time I'm going uphill, so it's going to be a little bit harder. Going to have to burn a little bit more torque because I'm going to want to ride into the ground. But this is what I find the most minimal way. And back when we used to use battle fans and whatnot, doing this technique, I was able to get up higher and faster than people using battle fans. And I did not have to worry about getting from the battle fan to the pilot seat. Now, there are some people that did it with 2 people, and the other person would just go to the passenger seat. Yeah, but this is what I'm showing is solo, and this was faster for me than the battle fan. This was back in season 4. So the trick is just to nose down, just enough to allow you to get the forward momentum, get a little bit of speed, roll, and then pull up. And I just keep looking in one direction, and you can see. There we go. We stopped at 38,700. So we used a total of 8,000 torque, or sorry, 800 torque, and I got clear above all the spires on here. And then you just dive down just a little bit to get the momentum, and then you can carry it. Now, with the modules. Here, let's here. These are the modules that I run with. I run with 20 watery modules. Since the Raptor can only hold a total of 44 water, definitely helps being able to go between maps. I can actually travel clear across all our tiles, or 98% of them, something like that. And then we got the torque walker module, got 20 of those, so I am crafting as much torque as I can over time, just by gliding. The battery walker, that gives you the ability to have 2,000 extra more like torque, so take it as how you look at it. I mean, 2,000 is 2,000 more. That's how I do it. And I have plenty of room. as you can see, I'm only using 80 out of 100, even though it says 0. The other one is weightless walker module. That's so I can pack stuff into the walker and really do nothing to the weight. I can keep it underneath its very low 1,000 kilogram weight capacity. So that is pretty much it, what it comes down to. So I do hope this helps some of you guys, and this was a video made by request. So yeah, questions, comments, please leave in the comment section.